Welcome back to the reading vlog. Hello book besties and welcome back to the vlog. If I'm a new face to you, my name is Lauren, aka Lauren Page Reads. It is Friday and I felt like doing a reading vlog. Oh, do you like my sticky note wall in the back? You like that? Yeah. I'm doing the 75 booked challenge, but we're not really going to talk about that here. No. Let me set y'all up so we can have a little chit chat. I wanted to try something a bit different. Y'all see my couch so much, and I just want to try something different, okay? Okay, today is technically Good Friday. I have the day off of work. My boss, even though we are a private company, he is so kind to give us the day off. And I'm so very thankful for it because Easter is about celebrating the Lord, about the sacrifice he made for paying our debts in full for us on our behalf, and celebrating that with your friends and family. If you are, not new here, you probably know I live like 10 hours away from my actual blood families. So you know what I'm gonna do this weekend? I am going to be celebrating the new life that Jesus has given me with my church family. I also want to do a reading vlog. Anyways, this is a realistic weekend in my life. And to start with, I'm currently reading Our Infinite Fates, and I have about 100 pages left approximately, and I don't know what book I'm gonna choose next, but if you do follow me on Instagram, you know that in my stories I like to post a lot of polls whenever I need a new book chosen. I'll probably be doing that today, posting another book poll to help figure out what I want to read this weekend. And since it's Friday and I have the day off work, which is just beautiful, the weather is fantastic outside, let me run over the plans for today. Okay, so I'm gonna go hang out with my friend and her kids, and I was like, you know what is peak aunt? Do you know what is peak aunt? When you buy a messy craft science kit and you just get to go over and have fun, obviously clean it up and all that stuff, but this is peak aunt. So today I'm gonna go over and hang out with my friend and her kiddos, and we are gonna do science and make bouncy balls. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it in the description. It was like 10 bucks and it makes 31 balls. Wow. Okay, it actually looks really cool, so don't judge me. That is what I'm gonna do this morning. I'm gonna head over there in about an hour, and then tonight we have a Good Friday worship service at my church. So I'm really excited to go to that. Y'all will not see that, but I'll give you a little outfit. I'm not gonna do anything over the top. Tomorrow, I am going to a women's thing that my church is having. We're making bouquets, so I need to buy flowers for that. I don't know when I will buy them. Honestly, I still need to sign up for that. But you bring flowers and then we all use each other's flowers to make a bouquet for ourselves, which is really pretty and really a beautiful idea. So I'm excited to go do that. On Sunday, it's Easter, and my only plan is to go to church, and then I might take my quilt. I thrifted a quilt and it's really beautiful. I was not intending on buying a handmade quilt when I originally looked at it in the thrift store. I thought it was store made, but then when I brought it home and I started looking at it more, I think it was handmade, and literally the batting in it is feathers. So I feel so bad about using this quilt. I'll probably do that. I want to read my book. I want to choose some other books and put a poll up before I leave because, guys, I'm finishing Our Infinite Fates tonight. Okay. Okay, you ready? Frank. Oh, you lazy bones. Okay, ready? Good boy. Oh my goodness. I am tired from all the science experiments. That was so much fun. And now, before I get ready for the evening service tonight, I am just gonna read in bed for a little bit because I am so tired and I just need a little rot. Franklin is hanging out on the bed too. I don't normally climb into bed when The sun is still out, but I'm just gonna like rest for a little bit. I'm so tired. I don't know how parents do it. I don't know how parents do it, especially parents who homeschool. Like, dude, I was over there for 3 hours. 3 measly hours, and I am beat. Let's get to reading, why don't we? I just got to the part of the book where Arden is just about to tell Evelyn everything. And she made the deal of, okay, I'll go willingly with you every time. I'll jump off the cliff with you every time, as long as you tell me. And he's agreed to it. And like, I want to keep reading it so bad, but I also just like want to put my bookmark in and just be like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'll make a quick prediction. I think they have to do this because they made a deal to live forever and be in love forever so that they would never be separated. I'll see if I am correct. I don't want to. I want to and I don't want to. So let's see. Let's see why they had to do this. I'm so confused. Hold on, I'm gonna keep reading. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I am getting ready to go to the Good Friday worship service. I've got my jewelry on, went with some pearl earrings, my rings, my watch. This is a dress. I also have a second version of this dress because I liked it so much. I got it from Walmart for like 20 bucks years ago. Like, I think I was like a sophomore or a junior in college. So like 5 or 6 years ago. And it is 55% linen. Also has these pockets, and it's like, it goes just below my knees. So I really like it for that. I am gonna do a reading, so I wanted to look a little bit nicer than I typically would for this, I guess. I don't know. Hold on, let me go grab my mascara. But also, it is so hot out. It is 77 degrees out, and I know y'all are gonna be like, that's not hot, Lauren. What are you talking about? You know what? To me, that is quite toasty, especially when the majority of your car's interior is black. So you're driving there and you're a little roasting potato. Okay, there we go. Do I look refreshed? I hope I look a little refreshed. Love this. It's in my Amazon storefront. It's the heated eyelash curler. I've had this one for 1.5 years now. It is quite beat up because I keep dropping it. Overall, really good, like 20 bucks. And I'm gonna keep touching this part up. This part, this eye is usually my good eye, and it looks like my bad eye right now. Not that I like care, I just want to look nice. And it is super casual. I just wanted to look nice, and this is still a very casual dress. I don't really have anything flashy on, but I need to go grab my purse, my keys, my sunnies, and my Bible. And I need to get to church because it starts in like 45 minutes. And since I'm doing a reading, I want to be there a little bit earlier and make sure I actually have the right passage. Like, I know which one it is, but it's just like really long, and that's a little bit intimidating, but it's really funny. It's John 19, which in my Bible that I bring to church, it's like 2 full pages. And John is like one of my favorite books of the Bible. Ooh, I also need to go take an Excedrin because like my head really hurts. So I'm very happy to like read John 19, but I'm also like, ooh, he's a longie. He's a long one. Let's hope my mouth works. My mouth doesn't work sometimes. So let's head out to church. Okay, hopefully this lighting is not horrible. I just finished this book, Our Infinite Fates. It was such a good book. I really enjoyed it. My copy had less than 350 pages. Beautiful story. Love the magical realism aspect of this book and just how inventive Laura Stevens was, and like the parts of history that she included. And honestly, some of the parts of history that she included I didn't even know existed in history. Like, obviously I'm not like a genius or anything and know every part of history, like, no, but it did inspire me to do some Google searches throughout and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was a thing, or, you know, just like little bits and pieces. And I think it's easy for like Americans to only think that, oh, the only amount of history that you need to know only goes back to like the 1600s or something, and she goes back into the 900s. Very interesting. Overall, really great. So this was a fantastic book, and I did put a poll up on my Instagram story, and I chose 2 books kind of randomly off my TBR, and let me show you. I guess I could just include a screenshot, but I want to like show you in the moment. It's My Magnolia Summer and The Song of Thesia. Anyways, My Magnolia Summer won. Nobody voted for The Song of Thesia. Also, according to Goodreads, I've already read 41 books this year, which seems like super crazy. I'm doing really great so far throughout the year. I'm kind of, I guess, somewhere around my goal. Because on my Google Sheets, I think that was book 37, 38. That was that book. I do highly recommend this. I've seen some other Christian book talkers talking about how they felt convicted not to read this book, and I can understand why, but personally for me, I was okay with it, and that was something that I was kind of aware of throughout the whole book, where I was like, if I get a weird feeling, I'm just gonna say no. But I also understand, you know, like, this book is not based in theology, and it is magical realism. Somebody created this, and the writer of it, I'm going to just assume that she is not Christian. So to me, I understood it was just a story, and I can, with the aspects that were in the book, without giving any spoilers away, I can see why some of my fellow book content creators who are Christians felt convicted to not read this book, or to not finish it, or they did finish it and they felt guilty. But I just wanted to put that out there for people to be aware of. So I am gonna go grab my Kindle and get to bed. Church, by the way, church tonight was fantastic. It was so beautiful, and it was just so wonderful to get to go worship with my church family, be able to meditate on what Good Friday stands for, and reflect on that. Yeah, I won't get super into it, but yeah, it was wonderful. I'm so thankful that I had this day off so I could spend it with my family. Yeah, so tomorrow we are doing brunch and flower making. Make sure you tune in for those, okay? So good night. I'll see you in the morning. This is really small print. I think it's like size 11. So yeah, well, this book is like 330 something pages. I think it's gonna take me forever. Yep. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm just I haven't even like really done my makeup today. I just put on some concealer, which I put on like almost every day. And then I'm doing my mascara. I've already done my eyebrows. It is funny like which things of makeup make you feel most put together. And mine definitely is concealer on my under eyes. My eyebrows, and just a sweep of mascara. I do have the windows open this morning, which is absolutely lovely. I think it's about to rain, which makes it all the more lovely. My little heated curler is heating up, so I can talk to you for a second. Absolutely lovely. I'm getting ready to go to brunch with some of the other ladies from my church, and before I do that, I need to stop at a grocery store, most likely Harris Teeter. I think I'm gonna grab a carton of like mango juice. I like mango juice, and somebody else is bringing orange juice, but mango juice just for something different. I think I'm gonna pick up like some croissants, something like that, because we're gonna be making bouquets of flowers from like the flowers that everybody brings. So honestly, I might just get like a pre-made bouquet with like a bunch of different things in it and then just allow that. I don't know. I'm 30 pages into my Magnolia Summer. I really do like it. I think I commented on how small the print is. Oh, this is a signed copy. I got it in Charleston. In my Charleston reading vlog, we went to Buxton Books. And so it is a signed copy. It is set in Charleston in Sullivan's Island. And funny enough, it's set in April right before Easter. So that is kind of really funny. Sometimes when you pick up books unintentionally and the time is like aligning with yours, it's really funny that way. So yeah, I'm 30 pages into it. I think there will be romance. What is his name? Sam Smart. His family's farm is on John's Island, and Rose, Magnolia's grandmother, is one of their best customers because she gets her tomatoes from them. Anyways, so now she's back in South Carolina. I am really enjoying it. It is putting me back in the mood. I think I had just talked to one of my friends about like, yes, Charleston was fun, but now that I've done it, I don't really have a desire to go back for a couple of years. So my mom and I, we did have a lot of fun. How are we doing on time? 8:40. I can put earrings in. Earrings are like a really fun thing for me. So usually I have to wear professional earrings for work so I get taken seriously. And I got these, I'll try to remember where I got these from. I don't think she has them anymore. It's like a little shop. She's located in Louisiana. They're like little daisies and they have like a little pearl. There we go. I'm wearing jeans and I'm probably gonna wear my brown sandals that I got on Amazon. They were like 30 bucks. But I got them when I was taking my niece to Asheville, and everything I had heard about Asheville, and we were planning on walking, a lot of it was that you need to have really good walking shoes. And I wanted something that was cute and also really comfy. And I gotta say, these sandals are wonderful. They have like memory foam in them, but they also don't look like mom shoes. Does that make sense? So they are a pretty decent sandal. I need to find some white everyday sandals to wear. That's another staple. I only have brown right now, but overall, really enjoying my Magnolia Summer. I am ready. I'm done getting ready. This is all I'm gonna do. I thought this was nice and springy and cute for brunch. My necklace on, whatnot. So really enjoying this. I do not think I will be going to the tulip farm today because brunch is supposed to last until noon. And then it takes like an additional 40 minutes to get to the tulip farm and you have to pay for a ticket. And I was just kind of like, there's no point in me going to a tulip farm if I'm making a bouquet right now, like a you pick tulip farm. Also, you only get 3 tulips. 3. Anyways, this is the fit. This is the vibe we're going with. Now I need to run to the store because I will most likely dilly and dally. Yeah, I'm slow moving in the mornings. But all done. watching Bad Influence, the dark side of kid influencers. I'm like in the first 2 minutes, right? Oh my gosh. Also to note, guys, I've never heard of that YouTube channel that's being featured in this docuseries, so this is like all new to me. This is for Daughter of the Siren Queen, so I'm gonna put the April border on it. Need to catch up. I finished a couple books this week, so I need to catch up. Well, I finished watching that series, and I also finished my 3 latest granny squares for my blanket. So this one is for Daughter of the Siren Queen. This one is for What the Cat Dragged In. And then this one, Our Infinite Fates. So that means I've read 7 books in the month of March. Yes, yes, yes. So 37 books total this year. Very happy about that. Had some lunch dinner. I feel like brunches always throw your eating schedule for the day off. So I was hungry for like lunch dinner around 3:30, maybe 3. I don't know. It's always just so funny that way. I do need to do some like content creation-y stuff and edit some videos for TikTok and whatnot. And then I'm gonna get into reading, and I think tonight I am going to go to the park and read for a little bit. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be hungry for dinner at dinner time, so hopefully the park really isn't that busy this evening. I don't know. I can never tell like when it's going to be busy, when people are going to be there, whatnot. So stay tuned. Got all my content creation stuff done that I need to for TikTok right now. I'm dressed down in a t-shirt and leggings, and I just went outside to get my mail. It is gorgeous out. So I'm gonna grab my quilt and my current read, My Magnolia Summer, my water, and we're just gonna go have a nice vibey evening because the sun stays out so late now. It's wonderful. So let's go ahead and get ready and get packed up to do that. Where are my flip-flops? Where are my flip-flops? Okay, there's my phone, sunglasses, book, water. Oh my gosh, I forgot that these are polarized, so I can't see my screen. That is so funny, but I'm ready. Woo woo. Gosh, you guys, so I just got in. I was outside for about an hour reading, enjoying my book. I am really liking that book. It's having more mystery than I thought it was. Not like mystery, but just like secrets. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, anyways, the quilt that I had thrifted for $6 a couple weeks ago, when I bought it, I thought it was made in a factory, not that it was handmade. So I buy it, I bring it home, and the first time I unravel it outside, I go, oh my gosh, this is absolutely handmade. So today was only like the second or third time I've like really used it. And oh guys, it has some tears in it. So I think I'm gonna turn on some TV, something, and thankfully your girl knows how to mend quilts. So that is what I'm gonna work on, and reinforcing some stuff so that this quilt can be preserved as long as possible. Even though I am using it outside, I do want to preserve it. That is the evening plan. But I'm glad I got outside and I enjoyed the sunshine. I enjoyed the wind. It was just a good day. So I'm really enjoying my book, but I want to mend this blanket so then I can keep reading my book, because if I don't mend it now, it's gonna irritate me. So yes. Good morning and happy Easter. I am just finishing getting ready, trying to put on my necklace. There we go. Necklace is on. Look at these cute earrings. I think they match beautifully with the vibe, which is light and floral and feminine of my outfit. Plus I love how they look with my short hair. Like they looked good with my long hair, but with my short hair, they're like almost the same length as my hair. So I really love how it looks. I washed my hair and I used my little blowout brush. I just have the Revlon one right now, but I have thought about getting a new one. Putting on my rings. Oop. Oop. I think my mother is texting me back about my outfit options. I gave her 2 options. I was wearing one earlier and I liked the one I had on, but then I was originally planning to wear this one. I saw the other one, I put it on, I ended up liking it, but then I was like, I don't know. So I sent her a picture with both, and then she just texted me back after I finished getting ready 30 minutes later, and she likes the green one better. And I'm like, well, I'm already wearing this one, so this is it. Here are the shoes. I learned a fun fact from my fashion mom from the 70s and 80s. When you wore white on shoes before Memorial Day weekend, which is like the time when you would trade out your black and brown shoes for whites. If you wore it before then, they were called winter whites, but that's not a fashion rule that anybody really follows anymore. But it was kind of just fun because I'm like, I'll be wearing winter white today, even though it's spring. So I think these are the shoes I'm gonna wear. I also have brown ones I got in Italy ages ago, but yeah, definitely looking at them, it is not the vibe. Winter white it is. Here, let me show you my mug. My sweet friend commissioned my sweet friend to make me a special Franklin mug, and you can see he has little birdies around him. Very cute. So yeah, this is a special mug. When Frank was going through all of his health issues, I didn't know if he was gonna like sew this. Thankfully he is still around, but yeah. I'll be heading to church here in a few minutes, but it's a beautiful day. I have the windows open in like my main living area, so Franklin could get some fresh air. It's like, oh my gosh, it's already 69 degrees, so it's gonna be a hot one today. That's also why I decided to change out of the other dress. It was like a polyester rayon blend, and this one is, I think it's cotton. I don't know. It's either cotton or linen. I don't know which one. I think it's on the tag. I don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's made out of natural fibers. So this one will be cooler on my body because just standing, I'm like blow drying my hair. I was getting hot. And the other one, I was like, this is kind of more of a nighttime dress. If you like, it was just a general vibe of it. And this one felt much more Eastery. It's a little wraparound dress. I got it at a little boutique in Chapel Hill 2 years ago. I could not tell you where the boutique was if I tried. Church, I think I'm gonna have lunch or dinner, something with one of my friends and their family. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for the day. So happy Easter. The Lord has risen and redeemed us, which is so beautiful. It's my first Easter being saved. So it's just really special, and I'm really excited to get to go celebrate with my church family and worship the God who died for us. Like, that's Easter. So I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna do a couple more things here around the house. Easter outfit, look at the little peep earrings. They're not peeps, but peep the little earrings. I feel so pretty, guys. I hardly have occasion to wear this dress. Here, do you want a full twirl? I can give you a full twirl. You didn't get a full twirl. Hold on. Isn't that cute? It's a wrap dress. Okay, bye. Okay guys, I am back from church. I'm gonna go ahead and get changed into my comfy after church clothes, which is usually just sweatpants and a t-shirt. But church was wonderful. I love sitting under the teaching and just having that time to devote to God each week. That's so important, and I can't describe it. I can't describe it. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Just wonderful. And I don't want to like, hold on. My mother is calling me. Hold on. Look who I just caught snoozing. I caught you snoozing in the window. I did. He loves having the windows open. Yeah, you like the window? If I catch him doing it again, I'll show y'all. Man, I was trying to catch you snoozing, Frank. Okay, I had almost forgotten. I haven't given you guys an update on My Magnolia Summer by Victoria Benton Frank. And I am 258 pages into it. So I have less than 100 pages left. I'm really enjoying it. It is not what I anticipated it being, which is kind of funny. I am really liking it. I think Bookly says I have, let's see, how long do I have left on this book? I would really like to finish it tonight. An hour and 20, because essentially I got home, I talked to my mom for a bit, I watched a YouTube video, ate lunch, and I am about to actually go to Target, and then I need to go and pick up a pie. My friend's having dinner tonight, and I was like, girl, do you need me to bring anything over? And she was like, no, we've got everything. She listed off everything, and I was like, you do not have dessert. I will pick us up dessert. So I'm gonna get a nice little pie for us, because I know her kids like pies. But I'm gonna go to the Harris Teeter by Target because my sister sent me my nieces and nephews' school pictures, and there's 4 of them. So I need to get a frame with 4 slots in it so I can hang it up. Just like a little side note thing. Do I need to finish my thoughts about this book? It's really good. It has a lot of Charleston vibes. I like how it feels very lived in. And when I say that, I mean like you quickly understand the way of life. You understand the Southern preppy, but also the down-to-earthness. I can very much taste all of this food, like in my mind. I kind of know what they're talking about. I know the downtown Charleston vibe, the park they went to. These are all like Charleston attractions that are popular. Historic sites, landmarks, that type of stuff. And the overall vibe of the book, I am really enjoying it. And I like books that talk about food. I like books that romanticize food. And because Victoria Benton Frank, she graduated College of Charleston and the French Culinary Institution. So she does know about food. So it is really nice to read a book that romanticizes food, if that makes sense. The relationships in this book, they're very realistic. Like, the mom is an alcoholic. She's a bit of a brat, in a really bad way. She resents having Magnolia, but she loves Violet, Magnolia's sister. And then Violet and Magnolia have their problems, but they still love each other, and the grandma's just trying to protect everybody. It's just messy family situation. As much as I would like to be like, girl, you need to bash your mama on the head, obviously you can't do that. So yeah, it's a really complicated book, complicated relationships, and I don't think it's all going to be tied up with a neat pretty bow at the very end. I think it's just going to be a very realistic book. I also don't like how Magnolia's sister essentially tricked her boyfriend into having a baby with her so she could lock him down. Like, that was ick. I like the book and I don't like the book. Does that make sense? And so I think that's also feeding into me just wanting to have the book kind of over with tonight. Yeah, I'm ready to be done with this book. Not the vibe anymore. I'm just kind of over it, you know? And I'm kind of disappointed it took up shelf space. Like, I'm not overly disappointed. I'm just kind of disappointed. I wish I'd read it at first, but I don't know, okay? I have mixed emotions about this book, clearly. The end. I think I need to get moving and get over to Target to buy that picture frame. And then also, oh, I do have another thing I need to say about this book real quick. When I'm reading this in my head, I'm not reading it out loud to myself, right? I'm reading it in my head silently. Their accents are so strong. And I don't know if it's because I live here, so I kind of understand the accent a little bit. But yeah, their accents are really, 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 really coming out in this book. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if everybody that reads this book reads that accent, because the Southern accent in Charleston is very distinct and it is coming out. My goodness. Anyways, I need to get a move to get to Target to buy the picture frames. Will Target? Yeah, Target will definitely have picture frames. And then I need to go get a pie, because hopefully there's pie left, okay? And if there's not, I will buy an icebox cake. Not the worst case scenario, guys. We're essentially gonna grill hamburgers and just have like a nice little barbecue feast. Yay. I'm wearing a sundress. It's the same dress that I had on Friday night to go to church, but it's a different color. It's a different pattern. You can tell some of these outfits, like if I like a dress, I will buy it in multiple colors. No shame. Also, I can't find any of my shorts. They must all be still like packed up. I can't imagine I got rid of my shorts, because your girl's not about to wear jeans when it is 84 degrees out. So gotta close the windows for Sir Franklin, who's enjoyed having them open. And yeah, I will see you guys tonight to close out this vlog. I love mint tea in the evenings. It like settles everything very nice. I just finished my Magnolia Summer and I'm giving it 3.5 stars. Was it good? Yes. She is going to continue the series. The second book is coming out in August and it's going to follow Violet, the younger sister. Thankfully, Violet did leave the boyfriend. My gosh. Girl. Pretty solid overall. I'm really happy with it. I kind of want to read the next one, so I think it wasn't totally bad. There was some intrigue. I think the second part of the book, or like the ending, like the last 150 pages, took on a very different vibe than the first part of the book did. So that was really interesting. But overall, it was a very decent read. It was a lot of fun to read this weekend. That book is done. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this realistic weekend vlog for Easter weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what books you currently are reading, or if there are any that need to be on my radar. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like and make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so that you never miss a video that I post. I post a new bookish video for you to enjoy each and every Friday, and I hope to see you back here next Friday, Book Bestie. So until next time, bye.